guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to Storytime Marika. By that title, you already know what's about to go down. I'm gonna give you the tea on my father. And while I give you that tea, I'm going to be installing clipping extensions from Eayon Hair. Now, if you're a real OG, you would know that I installed this once upon a time before. The video is not up anymore because when I installed it the first time, I didn't have much experience with hair and I kind of F it up. I did. I take accountability for that. I really did. But anyways, this hairstyle that we're doing today, and my hair is already braided down in the back. It's not the flattest, but it's going to work. And my hair is already pressed out in the front. Yeah. It's not bone straight, but it go work. Yeah. Right, so first and foremost, my father is alive. He is very much alive. I know my video went viral about how I graduated, how I got pregnant at 15. I graduated with my bachelor's and this, that, and the other. And I never really made mention of my father. And plenty people has asked, you know, like, how come I does never talk about him or where he is, or, you know. So, yeah. He is alive. We just don't speak. But you should know that my parents were married. I grew up in a nuclear family, meaning two-parent household. I was a daddy's girl. I really was a daddy's girl. My father was my everything. And it just, I don't know, I guess we just grew up. Well, that's a lie. That is a lie. These two is for the French braid to go in the back. And I'm going to start clipping in the extensions. I already laid them out. And it comes with 14 in the pack. It has 4 2 clips, 4 3 clips, and 2 4 clips, and then 4 1 clips. The 1 clips will be 2 for hair and 2 for the front pieces, and then already layout. Yeah, that's how I put it in the back of my head. The extensions itself is pretty easy to put in. You're opening it, close it, open, close, and I put my braid down horizontal so that I could just put it in between the canvas, if that makes sense. Yeah, but let me stop the capping. My father and I was very close. My parents were married for, I just said 24. My parents were married for 23 years, I think. 23? Yeah, 23 years, but they were separated for 13. They really only been together, like together for 10 years. But even when my father left, we was still good. My father used to pick me up from school and stuff. And I was still a daddy's girl. Like, everything for me was daddy, you know. And it didn't change until, like, my father got a woman. And the woman just didn't like me and my sister. She just didn't like us. When I initially met the woman, she was real nice. She was nice to me. She had a daughter around my age, and they was nice and thing. But me in my head, I always thought that my parents was gonna make back. Always, always, always. And I always used to pray for it too. They got divorced this year. But like, I always used to pray for it, and I always used to think, you know, yeah, because that was Mish's husband. That was her husband. That wasn't just she man. That was she husband. Yeah. And I really wanted my parents to make it work and thing. But even in the separation period, I still supported my father's habits. Like, I didn't care. You know how much woman my father had? And I used to meet them, and I used to be so nice to them because I was my daddy's sidekick. I used to meet them. I used to be cool and thing. And listen, I was everybody. Like, I meet everybody. Yeah, this is my daughter. And his daughter used to meet everybody. I was his wingman. I really was. My father was my everything. And I think the video about how I told my father I was pregnant is still on my YouTube channel. You could go check that out. When I told my father that, well, I didn't really tell him. He kind of just found out. My mother told him. And, like, I guess he felt like he had missed out on a lot. Because even then, he was picking me up every day from school. And I just never told him because I just felt like he just didn't put me as number one anymore. His new woman and his new family was number one, and I just didn't know how to tell him, and I didn't tell him. My mother told him, and my father stepped in. He was there for me and Mateo. He cut the umbilical cord for me and Mateo. Like, again, every time it is something happen and my father come back, I just put him before everybody. Like, my mother was there from the jump, and I still was like, yeah, let daddy cut the umbilical cord, you understand? Because I am a daddy's girl. To heart, you understand? Yeah. All the clips are in. One French braid is done. Right, I'm gonna do the next one. But yeah, anybody that know me knew that I was my father's eyeball. You see me, you see him, you see him, you see me. My middle name is his middle name, just the girl version of it. So, you know, like, it was just like everything was me and him. Everything. Anytime I get in trouble, is he I call him. And it, like, literally, my father used to go to my parents' meetings and thing in high school when, you know, like, my mother used to go to it, and my father used to go. Especially when I misbehaved, I used to let my father go. So, yeah, me and my father was so ring on finger. And the lady hate me, the lady hate my sister, the lady hate my mother, and my father just sit back and let it happen. He didn't stand up for us, he didn't do anything and fight to be in our life. She said she don't want him around we, and he was like, okay, he keeping the peace in he household. So he just, it was just like that, yeah. And like, I say that every time something happened and my father come back. So like, I get pregnant, my father come back, and I literally put my father before everybody. The other day, my father was basically, I think he was dying, I don't know. He had like a near-death experience, and I got the phone call that, you know, and we was the last to find out again, because we see children, but like, who is we? You understand? And we was the last to find out. When I get the phone call, I literally dropped everything. I was like, mommy, I need to go and see my father, I need this, I need that. Like, it was literally like everything is about him, everything. Like, I just always prioritize him, but he never do the same for me or my mother or my sister. So I just gave up, I guess. Yeah, my father just went from being active and being a father to being a deadbeat, and that's on him. Like, it was nobody else's fault. I really like grew up thinking that, you know, my mother had something to do with it, and only when I got older I realized he didn't choose us. He didn't choose us. My mother always used to tell us, call your father, check on your father, this, that, and the other. And it's only when I get older, it's like he complaining that we don't call him, but you don't call us, and you the father. Who's the parent here? Who? Me or you? Oh, okay, cool. Oh, okay, cool. And Miss Lady, who with him? And she had children, eh? She with him and she had children. So I just think, like, how you could be with a man that not minding his children, and well, we of age now, so I can't really say that. But he not there for your children either. So it's like, your head screwing good? Your head screwing good? Or you stand up on your head? Something like that, because how it is you sleeping good at night with a man that have children, he don't call the children, he don't know where the children living, he don't know how the children doing, he don't even know if the children alive. Well, he know I alive because I always on social media, and I always yapping. So you know about me, but you don't know about your next daughter. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Men are crazy. Fathers, some fathers are diabolical. It might need to press out a little more in order to blend. But yeah, and this is evidence that my braid down is not flat enough. But it will work. This is how far we reach. French braid in, curl it. I need to trim this a little bit. And I curled it first because I thought I was going to just do it my natural hair, but no. I want to add the extension, the one piece in here. But yeah, this is it. The blend is mwah, 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 mwah. I love this Yaki. I think it's a Yaki Straight. Yeah. It's giving white girl. Not to sound racist, but it's like one of those, you know, convent hairstyles. But anyways, yeah, the woman who does be with baby daddies who don't mind the children is part of the problem, because like how you could be with a man, know he have children, know he not mind any children, and sleep good at night, and then some leaders have the audacity to still breed for the man that not mind any children and think that he will mind yours if all it done. Diabolical, crazy, delusional, I call it. But yeah, I don't know, I never thought that, you know, I mean, nobody is saying that their father will be a deadbeat, but like, I give him no credit. Even though he was in and out, he was mostly out of my life. So my mother gets all the credit. My mother carried me through university and secondary school. My mother was my rock, especially during my pregnancy, and she still is my rock. Still is. He gets no credit. Zero. He gets no credit. And I don't know, I kind of give up on the thought of having a father-daughter relationship with him, because it don't make no sense. Oh, look at that time in the back of my head looking so fake. But yeah, he will have like a life or death situation. He will come, he will apologize, he would say things going and change, this, that, and the other, and then he will get better and things will be the same. So I just kind of give up. I really just give up. My sister gave up a long time ago, but it took me a while to give up, and I give up now. Alright, this is much better. Yeah, I just need to trim this and fix this. I said that already, but I'm saying this again because, you know, it's me and my brain is ass. But yeah, this is how I did the braids, and this is how I did the curl. So I just part it in half, take the clip, open it, put the clip, close it, make sure it cover it, and then curl it together to get the blend. And we need to, yeah, that's the third time I said that, eh? The third time. But yeah, Mr. Father, I'm not going to call the name because I don't know how much people on here does watch me that you know, but I love you. I really love my father, and I think that what he did is nothing unforgivable to say I hate my father. I don't hate him, I just disappointed in him, you know. And I just like a vexed that you never choose me, you never choose your family, you just let everybody take control. And yeah, but I love my daddy, I love my father, and if he really change and he come back, I think it still have something left. It have one more chance in me. But yeah, I think me and my decisions only might think that, you know, I am fatherless and I be making fatherless decisions. But that's not really the case. I grew up with a father up until about 8. My mother took me through my teenage years. She taught me everything I had to know. We used to fight a lot. I blamed her a lot for my father not being there. And then I got older and realized that it wasn't her fault. It wasn't her fault at all. And she gave him multiple chances. She told us and all, call your father, tell your father, and then we just realized it not making no sense, boy. It not making no sense. But me personally, I love fathers. I would be with a father. But you must be minding your child. You can't be want to lie down with me and want to mind my child. Or no, you can't mind my child. My child father does my child. And me and my mother. Yeah. But you can't want to be there for me and not be there for your blood. You understand? So one like me, I ain't not going to tolerate that. I ain't not going to sit back and know you had children and not minding your children. Like, that don't sit right with me. I don't know how it does sit right with some and all, yeah? But it don't sit right with me at all. So yeah. Oh my gosh, I like this hairstyle. I don't know if I'm gonna trim the front pieces. I don't know. But this is it. This is it. It's giving messy girl, and I like it, but I don't know how I feel about it. You can rate the hairstyle down in the comments below. But yeah, as I was saying, I think I'll be a really good stepmommy because I don't plan on having any more children. But
stepmom,
like being a mom to a child is not mine. And yeah, I guess that's it. Let me see my notes. I think I did everything, but deadbeat fathers, it's have plenty deadbeat fathers out here, and mine is included. For Father's Day. I always post my mother because she wore both hats. She was my mother and my father. She played both roles. She gets all the credits. My father, on the other hand, I don't know where the man lives. I can't tell you last time I spoke to him, and we just don't have a good relationship. I can't tell you last time you saw Mateo. So it's like we had a relationship, we never mended it. He allowed everybody and the granny to come in between him and his children. You know how everybody's be like, well, in my head, God, then your children, or God, your spouse, then your children. I don't even know if God is first. I don't know what number me and my sister is, and well, my mother obviously was not there even when they were married. So it's like he just messed up in the head. But I don't make fatherless decisions, I just make crazy decisions. And I don't think me getting pregnant was like a result of me not having a father figure. I think, hi Mateo, this looking poofy boy. I think me, like my father had nothing to do with it. Like it was just, I got pregnant at 15, there's nobody to blame. And my mother took full responsibility. And my father stepped in when he knew. My father was there physically, not financially. And then he just wasn't. So yeah. He has my father's name. I have my father's name. My mother has my father's name. My sister has my father's name.
I knew it. Tell them.
No.
Why?
He's alive, but he's non-existent. So it's just like, you know. This is Mateo. For the people who haven't seen him in a while. This is my son. He's 5 years old.
Now, but I was 5 years old long time ago.
Yeah, so that's it. Go shop Eayon Hair. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Go shop. It blends really flawlessly. I just think that hair needs some more hot comb, like to make it more flat.
I am Mbappe and Ronaldo. Mbappe, Ronaldo, I am.
Yeah. This hair is easy to blend, it's easy to install, and it holds a good curl. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I love you guys so much. And that's it. Bye.